Hey, it's Kyle here once again. They say it's going to snow this weekend, so winter is finally upon us. It's been a hell of a hot summer, and they say it's going to be a cold winter, again like last year. It doesn't usually snow much here, but things have changed. It snowed quite a bit last year. It's probably going to snow again this year. But while I personally like the rain and the cold, well, not everyone does, so I'm going for your benefit. Just for this video, I'm going to think warm thoughts, wear a nice warm t-shirt. Well, it's actually pretty cold technically, but it looks warm, at least psychologically. And instead of beer today, I'm going to try something different, because this actually isn't a beer channel, it's an alcohol channel. Just, usually I've only done beer. So, today, I'm going to make a very simple cocktail. I guess you'd call it a highball technically, but it's a favorite. It's going to sound very trashy when you first hear it, but it's actually quite good, and it's quite refreshing on a hot day. This isn't a hot day, mind you, but it'll still be refreshing nonetheless. It's called the Kalimotxo. It came from Spain, the Basque region to be specific. And let's bring out the ingredients. First, we've got ice. Next, we've got wine. Now, for this type of cocktail, you're not going to want a very good wine. You just want the cheapest red wine you can get. Or if you have a bottle of wine that's gone off, turned a bit vinegary, this is a good thing to use it in. So here the cheapest wine you can get is Paraquita from Portugal. It's like $8, and it has a screw on top rather than a cork, which is pretty handy because some of the Portuguese wines I've seen have I don't know what they do in Portugal with those friggin' corks, but they seem to glue those on with super glue. It's just Portugal that gives me trouble. But anyway, you get cheap red wine, pour a pretty typical serving or to your liking. Okay, I poured a bit much. Whatever. And then the final ingredient, Coca-Cola. But the absolute madman! What is he doing with that Coke? Oh no! Ooh! Yes. Red wine and Coca-Cola. Now, some of you might be a little concerned by this. Have I just created some sort of hillbilly white trash cocktail? No. Like I said, it originates from Spain, the Basque region, which is actually a region well known for its gastronomy. And I guess there might be something in their culture that allowed them to become molecular gastronomists, because you would never expect this mixture to work. But there is science behind it. The caramelized sugar of the Coca-Cola actually mixes with the bitter tannins of the red wine, and it creates basically a very refreshing sensation when you drink it. It's really quite nice, and you wouldn't expect it from this kind of mixture. You'd be right to think I'm insane to pour this concoction, but you can see it's anyway, you can see it looks a bit like Coca-Cola. It's a bit pinkish because, well, we just poured wine in it. It smells like red wine and Coca-Cola, but mixed together perfectly. So it's not really an unpleasant smell. It really just smells like sugar and wine. And then when you actually have it, you realize that the flavors just mix like peanut butter and chocolate. They're there. They're both there. But they're not overpowering each other. Well, the Coca-Cola is more prominent than the wine, but the wine is right under there, just covertly seeping onto your taste buds. And it works so well. Best of all, it's cheap as dirt to make this. I mean, you can do it right now. You probably got a Coke in the fridge. You got the wine. Don't use Diet Coke or Coke Zero. Like I said, this only works because of the caramelized sugar or the high fructose corn syrup. Same idea. If you use it with Diet Coke, it probably will create something terrible and might kill you. Well, probably not that, but it'll definitely not taste as good. Yeah, on a hot day, this stuff is really good. Had a lot when I was in Spain. Now it's kind of seen as a college student's drink over there, or young people's drink, but you know, whatever. It does taste legitimately good. I mean, it's not like when some of those college student cocktails I've seen, which is like terrible mixers and stuff like that with basically vodka. You know, it's not just vodka and orange juice. That's a screwdriver, but it's like vodka and some juice. This legitimately mixes well. It's rather than, you know, cheating out by using vodka, which has very little natural flavor, to basically make a drink taste like what you expect it to taste, like the juice or whatever you're mixing it with. This creates a new sensation, a new taste, and it's a very pleasant one. So it may be a college student drink, but it's a very well done one. And hey, if it took them like so long to figure it out, like I think it originated in the 70s, 60s maybe. It took them so long to figure it out, you know. Clearly it took some kind of genius to do it. I mean, it's a simple combination, but no one ever thought of doing it. Maybe it's because wine used to be more expensive. But yeah, I certainly wouldn't use it with good wine. Maybe even Pepsi might not work, because Pepsi is sweeter than Coca-Cola. Well, Coke does have a bit of a bitter tinge to it. Not really powerfully bitter, but there's a bit to it. You can definitely tell it's less sweet than Pepsi. The classic ingredient is Coca-Cola in this, but you can try it with Pepsi. Give it a try, let me know what you think. Anyway, I'm going to head out now and enjoy this. You can try it too, and you can tell your friends all about this, because it's not bad at all. It's very good, actually. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to head out now, and, well, hasta luego.